Yo, 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 what's good with it? You know what this is? It's your boy Nick of all trades, man. Coming at you. Coming at you for Rosedale, Queens, New York. As you can see, I am at a house, and I'm not on the truck for Covenant. And you know, this video is really gonna be hopefully kind of quick, man. I'm just gonna explain what happened or whatnot. So, you know, if you see my last video, oh my goodness, look at this. There's a raccoon over here. Damn, it just threw me off. Oh, it done went under the car, but that raccoon was big. Anyways, though, you know, if you've been following me, you know, you see that we had broke down in Pennsylvania a couple days ago, and we finally had got the truck back yesterday on a Friday, because today is Saturday. Okay, so I only had 18 hours to go, you know, because I am a student. I was with a trainer for the past couple weeks. So we were waiting to get a load, and you know, I don't know if Covenant know or not. There goes the raccoon, if y'all can see it. That thing is big. That thing is big. That's like a damn lion. But anyways, Covenant was giving us a load, and they basically wanted us to go to Phoenix, Arizona. And excuse me, I'm like, Phoenix, Arizona, you know, that's a little bit too far. That's actually too far for where we're at, only on the strength that, you know, I only need 18 hours to go until I get an upgrade. So I hit him up on the transfer or whatnot, on the little text message, and I told him, like, I can't accept that load, you know, that's too far to go. I only need 18 hours. I'm trying to get back to Chattanooga to do my upgrade, and I want to go home for a couple of days. You know, I've been going since December 15th. Anyways, so they said, all right, and they supposedly gave us another load. They ain't supposedly, but they did give us another load or whatnot. So we were supposed to go to New Jersey, Edison, New Jersey, pick up a load from this warehouse. I don't even know where this place was. It was gonna take it to Indianapolis. So I'm like, you know what, that's cool. That's getting me closer to Chattanooga, you know what I'm saying? 2 more days of driving, I'll be done with training, basically. So we get all the way to Edison, and the warehouse closed. They closed down at 4, and they're not gonna be open again until Monday morning. So that's the whole weekend. So they basically been excuse me, we basically let them know, I'm sorry, what was going on. And they had said, all right, try to give us another load. Now, they took their load off and ended up giving us a high value load. So the high value load was in Indiana. So they never gave us a location to where it was going or whatnot. So for me, I needed to know where we was going, because I ain't want to accept nothing and end up going somewhere way out the way. So end of the day, I hit them up again, asked them where are we going. They said, oh, this load is going to Pomona, California. And I'm looking like, damn, that's farther than Phoenix, Arizona. Like, what is y'all doing, you know? Y'all don't have nothing to let y'all know when y'all students are getting ready to be done with this training so we can upgrade and get the cents on the mile now, you know, what's going on? So I'm like, I'm not finna take that load either, you know? Y'all gotta do something about that. So we end up staying all night at Bordentown, New Jersey at the Petro. And we messed around, and I thought we was gonna go back to the warehouse to go get the other load that was going to Indianapolis or whatnot. So I guess my trainer, he ended up waking up and going there at 6 o'clock in the morning. They were closed for the whole weekend, like I had just said. So he ended up going back to the Petro. So when I wake up, I'm thinking that we was somewhere in Pennsylvania, almost getting to Ohio or whatnot. Come to find out, this man was in his sleep. So I'm like, man, what is going on? So he was like, we got another load that's gonna take us to Louisville, Kentucky. We just gotta go pick it up, and a place called Cranberry, New Jersey, not too far from New Brunswick. So that load wasn't due to be picked up till 4 o'clock. So end of the day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and I just hope we just get to go. But the whole time when I was asleep, my trainer was basically using me to be like a scapegoat because he didn't really want to do that. He's trying to get back down there too. So he's telling them that if we take this load, I'm not gonna want to accept it, and I'm gonna jump off the truck. All right, so. And that really wasn't my words. My words was, we got till Monday, you know what I'm saying, before I start making some drastic changes around here. So that's what I was basically saying. But he kept using me for words that I really didn't say. End of the day, we ended up waiting over there at the Amazon until 4 o'clock. Okay, so we get another text saying after we come from Louisville, we're gonna go to Groveport, Ohio. So that's when he said that I said that if we go to Groveport, then I'm out of here. Now, it had some truth to it, because I'm like, when they gonna get us to Chattanooga? I ain't trying to give y'all no more hours than what I need, because I'm ready to start making cents on the dollar now for these miles that I'm going. So I told him, I was like, you know what? If I go to Groveport after we come from Louisville, then I am finna go call one of my family members up, and I'm finna get picked up, because I got family everywhere. That's why I'm out here in New York. Got family out here in New York, first cousins and stuff, man. Shout out to my cousins for looking out to me, man. Looking out, reaching out, and all that stuff. So he basically telling, the fleet management what's going on and stuff. And he had fleet management call me, and I told him straight up, like, look, I've been out here since December. I was supposed to be back home around the 5th, at least for one day, so I could just see my family real quick, and I got some personal business to handle or whatnot, and then we could go from there. And they trying to get me to run around like, well, we don't really got loads coming to Chattanooga. It's kind of hard to get y'all here. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all need to get me there, basically. So end of the day, the fleet management said, well, the best we could do is after you come from Louisville, we could get you a load going to Atlanta, and then get you a dry run with nothing going to Chattanooga. So in my mind, I'm like, well, between Louisville and Atlanta is Chattanooga. Why can't we just stop there? So I ain't want to hear nothing else. I'm fed up now, and I just let them know, like, man, that's not gonna work for me. So he started getting like mouthy with me or whatnot, and just trying to tell me that I'm being contradictory with the stuff that I'm saying or whatnot. But I done told y'all straight up what I wanted to do. So end of the day, they basically fired me, and I got put out at the Amazon in Cranberry, New Jersey. So I had to figure it out myself. Luckily, I got family. I called my family down in Florida. They called my family up here in New York. One of my cousins drive trucks, actually. He put money in my pocket real quick through Cash App to get my butt up here. So I basically made it without their help. I had to walk all the way from that Amazon warehouse to the nearest store or whatnot. And then I had to catch a lift to the train station. To the train station all the way to Queens or whatnot. So that's what I'm doing here, man. They dropped the ball with me, and they've been dropping the ball with a lot of people lately. And I just feel like that ain't cool, man. So for you rookies out here who just getting in the game, we got to get our training or whatnot. We need to learn everything that we can learn, but you don't want to let these people screw you around, because they will. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do whatever they need to do to make sure they getting their loads off, to make sure that they're still making their money. I don't want to say that they don't care about you, but that's just what it seems like. You know, after I done told you that I got personal stuff to do, I done been out here. I held up my end of the bargain at the end of the day. Y'all not holding up y'all's. I need to get back to Chattanooga, you know. And then another thing is my trainer, I felt like he was stringing me along. You know, he wanted his trainer money, because, you know, when they train you and you be successful and pass the test and do your backing up and take the little test and you do all that right, they get an extra $1,200 or whatnot, or something like that. So I feel him on that, you know, but at the end of the day, you ain't have my best interest, but you call me your brother and all that. But when they kicked me off the, I don't even think that COVID really kicked me off. They was going to offer me a bus ticket to get to Orlando, but I want to go somewhere else. But the trainer, he was salty. And he was like, yeah, they don't want you on the truck. You can't go no farther than where we at. So I'm like, oh, so I got to get out right here at the warehouse and find my own way, right? He's like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't get caught up with no training that's going to be on that. You know, we all out here to make money or whatnot. And end of the day, you got to look out for you. You know, because one thing about it, they gonna get theirs. But we still on trainer salary or whatnot, you know. We trying to get the money just like them. But